I'm Dan Maries. The city of Tucson has been trying to turn the 100 acres of land near golf links in Alvernon into a bike park for more than a decade.
But the large homeless population sheltering in the area has held up those plans. 13 News reporter Sean Mahoney was at the informational session held by the city tonight and joins us in studio with more. And Sean, what did you learn there?
Yeah, well, Mary, Dan, the city of Tucson and several organizations have worked on a new plan to move the homeless out over the last year. Thanks to extra funding and support from local organizations, the process has finally started and renderings of the vision of the park have been shared for the first time. Now, the big question is, what will make this effort different from some in the past? I asked city officials for those answers. The idea for a bike park in the area of 100 Acre Wood Park has been in the works for years, with cyclists in the area citing a need for the community.
I don't really see a lot of places where little kids, little 2 and 3 and 4-year-old kids can go and just hang out and ride their bikes off-road on trails that aren't crazy hard. In 2019, we reported on some of the early phases of the project funded purely by outside organizations, but over the last few years, the homeless population in the area pushed back plans. Leaders with the City of Tucson Housing and Community Development tell me it posed a dilemma on how to safely find the unhoused resources to leave the park.
I've been sharing information about this bike park to our community, making sure that that community is not just being pushed into our neighborhoods, but instead finding the services that they need.
Now the city has taken the lead on the project, hearing from residents in the area on how to move forward.
We've heard things like, we want more bike stuff, we want more access, and all of that with a really deep understanding that our unhoused community needs resources as well.
Officials with TPD say outreach has been going on since June with a full clear-out set for mid-September. There have been 2 clear-outs of the park in the past. The difference this time, they say, is the decrease in the population there.
We're expecting the population to be a lot less than it is now, which is what we've seen at the other 2 events. The only difference is that the other 2 events, they all had the option of moving to another zone. This one, there is no extra zone, so the park will need to be vacated. Also, a new city ordinance has given officers the ability to arrest homeless camping in washes or parks like 100 Acre Wood, something officials say is a last resort for those who don't accept resources. It just gives us a tool to leverage to get people to take services. Like I said, they're not going to be able to stay there, so worst case scenario is, yeah, if we have to transport somebody out of there, that's what we'll do.
And with extra funding, the city was able to unveil their vision for the park with cross-country trails and training stations to finally bring this resource to the community.
The goal here is to really take people from the earliest start position, adjusting your seat height, all of those things, all the way to progressing through going down drops, more challenging features.
Now I approached an official with the City of Tucson manager's office at tonight's event to provide more clarity on some of the missteps of the previous attempts to clear out the park, but they declined to comment. Reporting live in studio, Sean Mahoney, 13.